Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here on this very important day for us. It's been 8 years since we started this journey, this dream of ours, and finally here we are at the summit. We have done everything possible to tell the story. Um, and I, I can't wait for you all to watch it on April 14th. I hope all of you will love it, but I'm not here to talk about the result. I'm here to talk about the journey of the movie and everyone who has contributed for us being here on this platform today. I want to start off first from home. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದವರಿಗೆ, ಕನ್ನಡ ಜನತೆಗೆ ನನ್ನ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. 8 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸಾರಿ ನಮ್ಮ KGF ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಬಂದಾಗಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನೀವು ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲಿಟ್ಟಿರೋ ನಂಬಿಕೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ಕನ್ನಡ KGF ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಡೀ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಾನ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು, ನನ್ನ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳು. I'd like to welcome members of the media from across the nation. Thank you all for being over here and contributing in our little dream for the last 3 years. I hope that you will continue to give us more support in this journey from here on. And we would not be standing here without you. I'd like to call all my technicians on stage, please. Can everybody come up on stage? Ravi Basroor, Bhuvan Gowda.
Yes.
Anand sir, Ujjwal. So I don't know what is going to happen on April 14th, but I can tell you with one certainty that I have one of the best technical teams in the world. And I'm very proud, and I could not have told this story without them. Definitely not without even one of these guys. Ujjwal is all of 20 years. When he joined us, he was 17. Ravi Basroor, our music director, I just have to say one thing about him. He started to give back to the society and to everybody. He's got a very inspirational story. He's built a studio for himself in his village, and this is a fully equipped studio with DTS, sound effects, and music. And this is in a very quaint little village of his called Basroor. And we are all very proud, and someday I also hope to do something like this for my village. I want to thank the presenters. Anil sir, Ritesh sir, Farhan Akhtar, and Sai Kuropati garu. They all were the first to come to us. I mean, they held our hands first, when we thought of dreaming too high in chapter 1. I thank them all for believing in us. I hope I'm going to give a better movie to all of you. I want to thank Prithviraj sir. We're making more associations than just this one. And Prabhu sir also. Thank you so much. Anil sir watched chapter 1 for almost 8 hours first time. And ever since that day, I didn't like him that day, but today he's probably the only family that I can call in Mumbai. Thank you very much, sir. You've been a very inspirational point for all of us, and I hope to associate with you a lot in the future. Thank you so much. Actors. I want to thank all the actors in the movie. Let me start with everybody who was there in chapter 1. Vashishta, Ayappa, Ram, Avinash sir, Lucky sir, Tarak Ponnappa, Vinay, Balakrishna. We're introducing Balakrishna as Inayat Khalil this time. So, and Srinidhi Shetty. Srinidhi Shetty. She's got a much bigger role this time, and you're going to see a very different side of her this time. I want to thank Sanjay sir. I want to thank Ravina madam. I want to thank Rao Ramesh sir, Prakash Raj sir, Ishwari Rao, and Sharan. They've all joined us for chapter 2. There are tons of stories that I can tell you about all of them. They're absolute legends, not just on screen, but the way they have conducted themselves off screen, and the way they've given me that respect. This is my third movie, but they've given me all that respect and freedom, and they're from that generation where directors were. No, I'm not. I'm just assuming. That directors are given all the freedom to do what they want with these characters. And I just want to tell you that I want to make it very clear that none of the actors that we have selected were done for the market. All of them were done because they suited the role perfectly to the T. And I'm very happy that I'm telling this story through all of these actors. Malvika Madam and Archana Joyce, they've all been exceptional for us, and you're going to see a lot of that in the movie. Nagabarna sir also has been a big part of the movie. Thank you, Nagabarna sir. I want to thank Dr. Suri and Kitty. They have done more work for me than anybody else has. They both are about to become directors, but they put everything aside and they've done this for me. I want to thank them. Um, I want to thank Karthik Gowda, wherever he is. I want to thank Karthik Gowda. He's the first person to ever give me a job. He got me to Hombale Films, and he's probably the reason that I'm here also. Thank you, Karthik. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿದೆ. Hombale Films. Vijay sir is, anybody would have produced chapter 2. It is not about chapter 2 at all. He's not a great producer because he's producing chapter 2, but he's one of the greatest producers because he produced chapter 1. And all the difficulties that we went through on that day, uh, it's very tough for me to tell you over here, but he is simply one of the best, and it tells me a lot about his character and where he's going to take his company from here. Best of luck, sir. Uh, we give out titles. We give out titles to our South Indian stars, and sometimes why we do it is because of love. We rechristen those names because we are mad about them down in the south. There's one certainty, there's another certainty that is going to happen after April 14th. And you'll understand why we call Yash as Rocking Star Yash. And that is something that I guarantee you, the whole world will see that. And I'm very, very proud, and I'm very, very happy that you are playing Rocky up and above everybody else. Also, he's like a modern day cell phone. It's got a lot of features in it. The camera, the display, and everything else. This one's got the best temperament. The way he has nurtured me through this period has been just phenomenal. He's got, I have to say this, most of the dialogues were written by him itself in the movie. And like a cell phone does, it makes calls also, this one can act also. So I'm very, very proud and happy that you are part of this. I have to thank Dr. H.R.Ranganath for being here today. Thank you so much, sir. Shivana, thank you so much for being here. He's an absolute legend of our industry, and we are very happy that you are over here today to grace our event. Thank you. Okay, well, I'm going to leave now. Just one last thing I have to say. Everything good about the movie, everything that we have done good over the last 8 years, I want to dedicate it to Puneet Rajkumar sir, Apu sir. We all miss him immensely, and I really hope we have done justice for that dedication. Thank you so much.
ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಸರ್, ನೀವು ನಂಬ್ತಿರೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂತ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ನೀಲ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ. ವಿರ್ ಆಲ್ ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಸರ್, ಇವತ್ತು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.